Penumbra, Requiem. Whoop. If you 100% the module 5 times, you unlock it, and trust me, you should definitely do that. Got it. I'll keep that in mind, that if I ever play whatever random PS1 era Harry Potter module it is, same applies to Abe. I'm actually more inclined to believe it with Abe than I am with Hagrid. Alright, let us continue. Continue from last save? Indeed. That's why I said continue from last save. Yeah, thank you. Loading. Taking its sweet, sweet time. But yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that Abe unlocks some kind of crazy outfits if you 100% the module than I am to believe that Hagrid gets a sombrero. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm like too far forward for some reason. I mean, I usually sit forward a little bit, but not so much. All right, where are we? What are we doing? Oh yeah. I think we snuck around the electrified water, came out on this side, and we were just opening the door to find out what's going on in here. So this, I think, is just basically a brand new puzzle for us. So we're just figuring out what we need to do next. Also, I have no idea how much is left of this, by the way. So it could be a lot, it could be nothing. I have no idea how far we are. I think I fell asleep. I don't remember you coming here after the snow place. Oh, yeah, probably. And that's fine. Yeah, this was electrified. Yeah, there was the snow place. I'm trying to remember what all we did after the snow place. But I do remember you leaving the snow place, yeah. Because we activated the satellite thing, and then we had to leave. Let's see. It's not like I have to worry about monsters, so we can actually backtrack a little bit. Ah, okay. So we have... Oh, yeah, we were crawling through the vent collapsed. Then we had to do a couple puzzles of going back into the vent system because the water was electrified, and then we turned the electricity off so the water wasn't electrified anymore. Well, wait. Oh, wait, was it snow place, then underground place where you move the ball about and wall roll it? I think that was before the snow place, but I do not remember what you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, we had to move this to find this. Let's let us back into the vent system. At Ica? What about the Ica? I think Ica went to sleep early last week, didn't you? Were you not feeling well? It looks like we got the lock off of this. Oh, wait, this just circled back to where we were at? Oh, okay, so I guess we're trying to figure out how to get past the water and go that direction. Okay. Nothing, just thinking about him. Aw, well, that's cute. Whoa. Yeah, I think so, yeah. If I remember right, you weren't feeling well. For whatever that means, I'm not sure if, like... Is that... Okay, I think that's actually high now. Yeah, I think we just need to get across this water now. But I'm assuming you're feeling better now. I assume. Okay. I'm wondering... let me try something. It goes over there now. Oh, we got some more little boxes. Let's see if there's anything I can do with this. Or if there's something I'm even meant to do with this. Oh yeah, that made some, that covered some distance. Whoa. Alright, that should be fine. There we go. How did that underwater wire even get damaged? I think it's from whatever, like, the ground cracked and, like, whatever destroyed this path also damaged the wire that was underneath it, I assume. I don't know what damaged it, since the concrete doesn't seem to be around, implying something left with it, but, you know, what can you do? Also, more painkillers. Alright, so, you got a door. Well, it's not locked. I'd assumed it was going to be locked. Oh, that's intense. Okay. Let's see if there's anything behind these boxes. They like to hide things behind the boxes, so we have to check just in case. Wait. Oh no, that's just some debris on the floor. It's locked. Need another way in. Okay. Is this one hidden behind the boxes? No. Wow, they're not hiding much behind the boxes suddenly. Okay, what do we got? Okay. It's a circuit board. It's a circuit board, okay? Circuit boards? Wait, what's this? Oh, I can pull on this whole rack of servers. Oh, dang. I didn't quite expect that. Alright. What do we got over here? The circuit mate must route power from the entire area. Wouldn't want to mess with it without something resembling instructions. Fair. That's fair, actually. Okay, can't play with any of that. I'm still waiting for them to hide something in one of these power boxes. Then... Ooh, more aspirin. Wow, they're giving me a lot of aspirin. I think they're planning on me getting injured in the next little section here. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Computer is dead. These look damaged. I don't know if I'm actually doing anything with those just yet. Let's see if we can go find the instructions for this circuit board, though. A ventilation grill. Yes. We've dealt with many of these. I don't know why this is special or new to you. Do you take aspirin as a pain relief instead of paracetamol? What? Paracetamol? Paracetamol. Do you take aspirin as a pain reliever instead of paracetamol? In America, yes, I guess. Yeah, aspirin is seen as a kind of general purpose painkiller for like joint pain or any kind of real swelling, yeah. Paracetamol is the most common store-bought pain relief in the UK. Oh. Yeah, it's either aspirin or Tylenol. Aspirin or Tylenol. Those are probably the two. Like, if someone were asked for some, like, pain meds, they'd be like, do you have any aspirin, or, like, do you have any Tylenol? Like, if you're allergic to aspirin, or it doesn't sit well with your stomach or whatever, you take Tylenol instead. Aspirin is used more as an anticoagulant here, not really for pain. Really? Oh, yeah, no, here it's a pain med. It's marked nitroglycerin. I probably shouldn't chuck this around. Better be careful. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait and find out where I need the nitroglycerin before I start moving the nitroglycerin around. Because nitroglycerin, if you don't know, team, is incredibly unstable and will explode very unprompted. Paracetamol and Tylenol are the same. Oh, okay, well, yeah, there you go then. Yeah. So either one, aspirin or Tylenol, it just kind of depends on what you prefer and what your, like, body agrees with. Like, for me, I prefer Tylenol. Is it aspirin? Or ibuprofen? I'm trying to remember now. Ibuprofen. I think ibuprofen's the third one that people use, but it's something like Tylenol and ibuprofen are very similar. There's not a lot of difference. But, Tylenol or aspirin? One of the two. I don't remember now, but I know I'm allergic to high doses of ibuprofen, so I stay away from that, and I usually use Tylenol. But what if it's actually safe to throw around, and the properties of tomatoes and nitroglycerin have been swapped? That's true. Last week we did find out that all those, tomato. Ketchup bottles were explosive. You're not wrong, Ika. That could be the case. Tylenol and Ibro are the main two here. Okay, not usually aspirin in people's homes unless they are advised to. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. But yeah, ibuprofen, Tylenol, or aspirin are kind of the three that, you know, they're pretty interchangeable for most people unless you have a preference. Like I said, I don't do ibuprofen usually, and when I had my wisdom teeth pulled out, they gave me 800 milligram ibuprofen, and that swelled up my throat, and caused my tongue and like gums to break out in rashes and stuff. So I know for a fact I can't take high grade ibuprofen. Low grade, like 200 milligrams is fine, but 800 is no bueno. You said wisdom teeth. I heard lizard people. Well, unless there's lizard people living inside of my wisdom teeth. No, they didn't take out the lizard people. Transportation system, which I need to reroute power to this area. Okay. So now we just need a instruction manual on how to actually go about doing that. I had my lizard people out? Well, okay, if I'm saying when I had my lizard people out, that might be just a crude joke about something else. But, oh wait, is this it? Nope, that is some just random cardboard. I feel like this could almost be jumped. Like you could run and jump between these to get over there, but bonk. Fair. Fair. I will not fight the accusations of bonk requirement on that one. But yeah, my wisdom teeth was a whole thing. I think I've told that story before where I thought I was gonna die. What am I gonna do with this nitroglycerin though? But yeah, my wisdom teeth was kind of a disaster. The actual operation was fine. The aftercare was an absolute nightmare, and I legitimately thought I was going to die. So. But hey, guess what? I didn't, so here we are. Where... Am I missing the instructions? He said I'm not allowed to play with this until I find the instructions, but... I've had to die at the dentist. I would hate to die at the dentist, the least qualified doctors to try and save me in a cardiac event. Yeah, no, I was fine at the actual dentist's office. That wasn't the issue. The issue was afterwards when I got home. The first day was fine. The next day was terrible. The day after that was terrible, and it wasn't until the third day that things kind of started to recover a little bit. I'm not sure they have recess trolley. Probably not. They might, if you're lucky, have one of those like defibrillator kits that they keep in the wall that just has like a big heart on the front of it. They might have one of those, but outside of that, you're probably not. They probably don't have equipment for that. Though to be fair, when they took my wisdom teeth out, they did put me under, so they had an anesthesiologist in the room. So they might have actually had some extra nurses or trained professionals there to help me if my heart did stop. I think at the most they would have had something to maintain an airway. Ah, see, that would be good. Yeah. So I mean, I wasn't worried about that part. I've never had an issue with going under anesthesia before. It was just the recovery after the fact that was a nightmare. Basically, the night before I had the procedure, I had a really bad cold and or maybe like a light flu. Like, it felt very bad, and I had a cough and a mild fever, which sucked. And then I had the procedure done, and I was fine the rest of that day, but then I started taking the 800 milligram ibuprofen, which started swelling up my throat and causing my mouth to break out in sores. And my gums would not stop bleeding, so my gums basically bled for the whole 2 days straight after the removal. So between the flu, the reaction to the ibuprofen, and the bleeding, the second day, you only got the plague. Yeah, it was really bad. So the day I had it was fine. The next day, I literally just laid on the couch in the living room with like fever and shakes, like literally just laying under a blanket, like shaking. And I basically spent that whole day like going in and out of consciousness, like being awake and falling asleep. And just like being awake and being like, well, I might die. This is definitely not what the after effects of a wisdom teeth removal should be like. Something has gone probably really wrong here. Do I need to like break one of these open? So I spent basically 2 days like that, and I'm like, oh, well, if I die, I die. And then towards the end of the second day, I started to feel well enough that I called my mother, and I was talking to her about my throat problems that I couldn't eat, basically. And she said that she has a similar issue, and it's probably the ibuprofen. And I'm like, oh, so I'd stopped taking the ibuprofen. By the third day, things had started to go back to normal, basically. I think I had 3 days off, and so I had 3 days to recover, and luckily, I think the third night was the night that my gum stopped bleeding enough, or at least as much as I could tell, and I could actually go to work the fourth day. Sorry, sir, we mistook your kidney for your wisdom tooth. Yeah, just a minor error, you know, like you do. Where? Okay. Oh, is this it? It's a circuit time. Wonder how I could put this to use. Well, I don't know, dingus. Okay, so is that enough now that I can play with this? Without something resembling instructions. Okay, is that what this is? I really wish I could move these chairs, but I can't. So I'm trying to remember. I think there was a button that used to let you zoom in, but I don't remember what the button is now. S1, 2, S1, S1, 2, J5, 1, and J5, 2. It's not really labeled. I guess I just have to follow this pattern. So, 1, 2, and then down, and then all the way to the right. So, 1, and then, okay, and then all the way to the right. All right, I'm guessing that's what we need to do. It's like a pipe, or what is it, pipe dream? Or, snake? But, you know, in this case, it's circuit boards instead of the correctly designed pipe, directions. Let's hope this is it. Failed the wisdom tooth extraction are how Enochs are made? What's an Enoch? Inchus? What's an inchus? Inchus? Enochs? Inchus? Oh. Right, power seems to have been restored to the part of the base. Nailed it! Eunuch? Oh, a eunuch. Like a eunuch? It's a eunuch, you mean. Okay, yeah. Gentleman without vital bits. Yeah, I guess I've never seen it written out like that, but a eunuch. Yeah, I know what a eunuch is. I just never seen it spelled out, I guess, before. Now that I think about it. Yeah, failed wisdom teeth extractions are how eunuchs are made. I'm confident in my spelling. Oh, I'm sure your spelling's fine. I'm just not good at reading. It's not the spelling, it's the reading part that's the problem. Okay, that's still dead. Okay, let's go see what we need to actually take this nitroglycerin to go do. Words? Yeah. My arch nemesis, words. You want to give me numbers? I'm fine with numbers, but you give me words, that's the problem. Nothing must be broken. That's on. Computer still doesn't work. Okay, we got this part going again. Swords? Oh, I'll get a sword. I'll bring a sword in. You want me to bring some of my swords in? I got swords. Are you kidding? Why would you design it this way? Why? Why is this designed this way? What is this for? You missed a werebear. What? Where's the werebear? How now, brown cow? Where the werebear? Saturday. Oh yeah, the vamp bear. Yeah. All right, I'm guessing I have to just be very careful with the nitroglycerin. I have no idea how this is meant to work, but But yeah, Saturday you missed the the vamp bear. And the vamp elk, yeah. And I don't even know if the boars were vampired. I think they were just jerks. But two jerk boars. Up, up, up. Oh, okay. Set that over there. It hasn't gotten very crazy. It actually did. It was actually very over the top for that section. I think the boars were just mad. Yeah, I think the boars were just jerks. I don't think they specifically had, like, any, vamp effect. Okay, so I saw one of the batteries over there, so. I'll have to go get that battery. Jump. Yeah, there's one there. It doesn't look like there's anything else on this side, so. Oh yeah, did you see if any of your stores have Yakult? Oh, I forgot about that. I'll double check that tomorrow after work. I'm pretty sure the fries I work in does. I'm pretty sure I've seen it there before. But I'll double check. I can double check tomorrow after work. I'm pretty sure we do, though. Whoop. Battery get.
One key remaining. I repeat, one key remaining.
Garage. Alternatively, try the occult. You know, I've had less luck finding authentic occult before. If I could find some authentic occult, that would be really awesome. I've always wanted to see a ghost, or meet a vampire, or, I don't know, chainsaw my way out of a cult hideout. How would you drink a cult? Well, you'd have to get some fresh blood, probably from a virgin. You need like a golden chalice, and then you gotta light some black candles, and then you chug it with both hands, while singing a bunch of words that are definitely not in English. So it's pretty straightforward, Ika. I don't know, but it would certainly throw your equilibrium. What? Oh, I can actually pick these up. I assumed they were stuck to the floor. Wait, is this... Oh, wait, why am I pulling this out? Look, I don't know much about much, alright? But if I know if I'm gonna drink in a cult, it's definitely gonna be like that. Thule! The Thule Society. Didn't we talk about this last time we ran into that? The Thule Society is based off of a Nazi thing? That guy from the ghost thing just stuck with me. The guy from the ghost thing? What? That is a lot of ash falling. Or mold. Ah, okay, so this is what we're doing. Oh, yeah, we watched a haunting thing that one. Yeah, we watched the Ghost Adventures show, yes. Ghost show we saw for the Discord watch along, yeah. Yeah, Ghost Adventures, classic Ghost Adventures, where the guy did the Roman ceremony to ward against the goat man of the bridge. The tunnel, the cave-in, I know this place. What's happening to me? Well, we experienced several cave-ins during the course of playing through this module, so not a good idea. Chances are I'd set myself on fire. Oil looks fresh. Oh, that's what I need the rope for. The guy's equilibrium was off, so he said like 9 times. Yeah, they always get dizzy or they feel something push them. Stuff like that. That's very common. Sometimes they just get aggressive for no reason. They just feel angry. That's a classic one. I'm assuming I need to do something like this. Ah, yeah, there it is. But yeah, that show's still going. I was over at my parents' house last week. Not even for Easter, for a different thing. And, Floppity Penguin, welcome. You missed Ika's birthday celebration. But welcome, Floppity Penguin. My friend and yours, Ika, is now 25. Or when the tree scratched his name and he's like, it's a ghost. Yeah. But yeah, I was over at my parents' house, and I saw on the TV that there's like new season starting whenever, and I'm like, oh my god, they're still making it. Tree ghosts are the worst. Oh yeah. I mean, remember Hex Sign? No, Ika is still 10. He's 10 going on 10 with 15 years of experience. Zane, here's baby Zane. But yeah, remember Hex Sign when the trees would like slap us around randomly and stuff? Yeah, tree ghosts suck. I'm sure there's a different term for them. They're like, I don't know, forest sprites or something, but... Hack/sign? No. We played a module called Hex Sign. H-E-L-L sign. Where you run around in like third person fighting ghosts in haunted places. So, not hack./sign, the anime. Not the animu. There's also the Darkwood trees. Yeah, the Darkwood trees would slap me around pretty good. I've never seen Zane. Is he baby-faced? Yes. Elk, no. I mean, I've watched a little bit of Flappity Penguin stuff on my phone. They don't look too young. They look young, but they don't look too young. But it's hard to tell on my phone. It's all tiny. It's tiny. All right, everybody ready to blow up this cave entrance? I know I am. And I'm running away now, because this is going to be a very large explosion. Tiny Zane on a tiny phone? Yeah. You remake the worst Magic 8-Ball? What? Yes, no, and kind of?
Congratulations, dear boy. You arrived. You will find your escape now. Your friend is well chosen. Insanity, after all, is rare in individuals. Only in humanity as a whole is it the rule. Nietzsche. I will remain here.
Oh God, no.
This half-place continues to be the only challenge to my knowledge. May you enjoy your fate, Philip. What is left of it.
Oh, are we almost done? I wasn't counting on this to be a super short stream. That was clearly an answer uncertain. Ask again. Yeah, basically. Elk, how old are you? 78. I spent my time here so I don't have to speak to my grandchildren. Yeah, get those little Gen Zers out of here. Tell them to go make their TikToks and their Instas or whatever, their Insta TikToks. Did you ride T-Rexes to school, Elk? Is that 78? Is that 78 in elk years? Well, she's clearly not an elk, so of course not. No, T-Rex hadn't evolved yet. Yeah. They were still whatever the creatures were that came out of the ocean onto land, right? Oh, this area does look familiar, actually. I do vaguely remember this. Oh. We're missing... Oh, no. Oh, no, we have the... Wait. I think we're missing one? Hold on. Bet I'm older. Ha! Win! I'm 27 years of age, yes. I think you get some bonus points. I don't know one way or the other. Because you've actively saved people's lives. So I think that adds or subtracts years depending on how you want to be. Deja vu? I mean, kind of. We're inside of your own brain right now. So, I don't know if I'd call it deja vu so much, but... Ah, there's another one. How are you then, baby-faced elder? 29.
Open.
I got you all beat. I'm 35. It stinks. Why am I surprised? Maybe I should just lie down and give up. I don't think this was Red's house. Might have been part of Red. Oh, this is Red's house. Yes, I remember these weird posters with like the mouths in the wrong spot and stuff. Though the shape of this room isn't correct. Those are the giant cockroaches he would eat or whatever. Yeah, red, the door, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this should lead back If we go left here, or go through that door, it should lead into an area back inside, I think it was the hallways that had the woman talking to us, and then the monsters tricked us into thinking, oh no, that was the second one. It won't budge. I don't remember now. I like to give myself a +2 in age as I work in healthcare. And I get a +10 since I'm in social work. That's true. You who can battle for craziest thing you've ever encountered. And I can be over here like, I work with rocks.
Like the eminence, I too am versed in poetry of the mind. And I am well chosen indeed, for there is some madness in my love and some reason in my madness. Yet I cannot help but feel unprepared. The banquet is only half-baked, the rats are only but partially squeezed, and you find me once more within this metal burning chamber. But the chamber, like the banquet, is of the mind. The only way out of it is within it. I have knocked on death's door many times before, but the both of us will this time be taking tea. It is only through pain that we know we are alive, and this time, my friend, the pain must end. Would you return to the world from which you came? Drown in the chitter-chatter? For Red's answer is no. Better to have a story and end it than never to realize it has begun.
Okay, so this is when we burnt Red in the first one. Yeah, that is her. Social work is for masochists and those who sinned greatly in a previous life. Yeah, I'm in the lowest circle of heck for social work. I'm a CPS worker. Woof. Yeah, no doubt. Well, good on you. You do some important work. Oh, I can leave? I guess I didn't have to kill Red here? Children, are you okay? Oh, we're waking up on the boat? This was literally the beginning of the first module, was the boat. I actively avoid those. That's the way you worked in like an old person's home, right? Oh yeah, the Dolly Parton picture. I forgot about that. Wait, what's happening? Oh, what's happening? Oh, something's happening. Oh, well, we were there for a second, then we left. You had to be the literal insane person to do the end? What? What? What does that mean? So, okay, so, wait, what? Huh? Why did that just end? What did you do? Nothing! I was literally just standing in that room, and then it hijacked the camera. It looked at the fuzzy, like, light coming in through the window, and then it ended. I think that was supposed to imply that we were having a prophetic dream. We're like, we were having a dream about the things we were going to encounter in the first two modules, I guess? Which doesn't make a lot of sense, because it starts where the last one ended off, with us getting hit in the back of the head by, like, a random person. Special thanks to new Angel Code, near and dear, for all our support. I don't know what just happened. I learned to do my job for over a year, but that's okay. I'm very insane. My greatest fear is if I ever need to recess a child is that I have to check their breathing by pumping my ear near their snotty nose. That's very gross, and I can understand. If that happens, I better hope they are out of it, and don't sneeze on me. Wait, what? What did you do? What's your job, RN? I read the ending for this ship room is the same one as the one you saw in an illusion in the previous module, which is different from the one you see at the start. Oh, okay. Not quite an RN. I was working in a gastro ward, but I just moved, so I'll be back in cath lab, which has much nicer hours. Yeah, a little bit more consistency. I thought Dev's name was Jen's Nipples, but it was Nissen. Fair. The devs are Amnesia and Soma ones. Yeah. This is like their precursor to those. Well, I think this is actually after the original Amnesia, but before the remake and the sequels and stuff. And well before Soma. Are they all nippled? I mean, I have no reason to believe they don't have nipples, since everyone has nipples by default most of the time. Okay. So wait, did we get... Is that the only ending, or did we get, like, the bad ending? What had just happened? Cath Lab doesn't sound too bad. I knew someone else who worked in the Cath Lab. Cath Lab is hearts? Is Cath Lab the, like heart surgeries and stuff? Much bigger lab than my old one. Well, that's fair. It is hearts, yes. Ah, that's what it is. One of my ex's dads was a head nurse in a heart thing. I actually ran into my uncle one time, and my uncle and me have the same last name because it's the uncle on my dad's side. And I guess the girlfriend's dad is like, "Hey, by any chance, do you know this guy?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, that's my nephew slash my grandson from my grandmother was there." And then I guess they talked about me a little bit. My clients do meth, so I'm more familiar with meth labs. Fair. Unfortunately, but fair. The other ending is hopping into the incinerator with Red. That's it? So, I guess it's just implying we're in some kind of infinite mental loop and or killing ourselves to get out of the loop? Is that how it works? Is that seriously the ending of this whole thing, is you kill yourself or you stay in the loop? Love a good meth withdrawal patient. Withdrawal and gastro was basically my previous ward. Ah. Wow, that ended so suddenly. Abe would never disappoint like this. We know because we've played Abe before. We're aware of the Abe stuff. Very aware of the Abe stuff. Arguing just me with hooves and presumably lady parts? Well, clearly they don't have hooves because they're not an elk. But she does live in England, so there's that difference. Well, dang. That only took us like 40 minutes, which I didn't realize we were that close to the end, or I probably would have just finished it like last week. Huh. Well. Do you like Smite, though? I Swear I'm Not an Elk loves Smite, so if you don't like Smite, then there's a clear difference. Scheduling, I guess next week we'll start Subliminal. I think that's technically the next thing on the list for a puzzle stuff recommended by I Swear I'm Not an Elk, so we'll start that next week. Timing should be normal, back to 2 p.m. on Sunday. I don't think I have any major events this next Sunday. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. we have more of This War of Mine. We are having a successful run on our second attempt now, where we're technically building saws and trading those, but we're having a lot of good luck compared to the first run. So hopefully we got two more episodes of this, and we'll finally get an ending. That'll be nice. Thursday at 3 p.m. we continue Earthbound, where we went through all of Scarberia and the desert, and then through a living pyramid puzzle person, and then took them to the deep darkness, which is a jungle area, which is where we ended up at the end of last week. Was just at the beginning of the deep darkness. Let's see. Saturday, 10:30, we have more of Fallout New Vegas. We just we'll be starting the Dead Money DLC, the last of the DLCs before we get to Lonesome Road, the big one that has all the crazy stuff in it that's supposed to be super good. And then at 2:30 that same day, we'll be switching back over to Eternal Evil, which we've been doing pretty good with. We got through, I think, the first character story at least, and we started the second character story where we had to chainsaw some trees off of a train and ride it in the town, and that's where we ended up last week. think that's it for scheduling. If you want to get caught up on this, we have the YouTube repository, Raven Hillbrook Inc. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. I'm a little behind. I've got Saturday's stuff edited. I just got to get it uploaded, and then I'm going to have to edit this and get this uploaded. And then, of course, tomorrow's stuff should just be uploaded right away. But we also have the Discord. Links for that are in chat and on the info page. General chat, recommendations if you want to see me play something specific. Water cooler section for memes. We have a food section, lunch board for food. Art board for any kind of art you create. We've got a funny office pets videos thing. And we have the after hours section for the spicy stuff. We've also got the Twitter at Hillbrook Inc. Hillbrook, again, one word, INC. Schedule reminders, updates as there are changes, and notes to management from the board periodically. I want to thank everyone who stopped by. Ika, of course, again, happy birthday. I hope you felt appreciated with the birthday celebrations. I swear I'm not an elk. Thank you for stopping by. Floppity Penguin for stopping by and the raid. Advanced Lamp coming over with the raid. I hope you all had a good time and are having fun with the Kingdom Come Deliverance stick-only run as recommended by Ika for his birthday. Have a nice night, Sotir. Thanks, Ika. You too. I hope you had a good birthday, and I hope everyone had a good Easter and all that. I hope you all ready for tomorrow with this war of mine where we're going to continue to try to survive the winter with our 3 hardened criminals and 1 random old man who has no purpose, but we keep him around anyway, assuming he doesn't die of his weird, like, tuberculosis or whatever he's got. But yeah, I want to thank all the lurkers. Thank you. You help the Twitch world go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody who checks the VODs here on Twitch or checks the VODs on the YouTube repository, thank you. It's always greatly appreciated. Of course, if you like this, give a follow or what do they subscribe? Wherever you're seeing this, it always helps too. And I think that's got it. Bruno isn't a criminal. Maybe not a criminal. But yeah, we'll he doesn't mind us stealing so much. Let's say that. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. But yeah, I think that's got it. Remember, if you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. Thanks again, everyone. I hope to see you back tomorrow. And that will be it for me. Bye.